Hey, I'm Catherine and welcome to Move It Monday. Today we're going to be doing a basic jazz element, and that is the retiree position used in marches, used in skips, many things. And a lot of the times we see, a low march with flexed feet as we hit that retiree position, or in pirouettes and it's coming up just really, really low, and often with that flexed foot. So what we want to talk about here is the action of where it's coming from for the kids, and we want to put it into language that they understand. So these are some creative visuals that I've given kids because they really understand imagery and metaphors rather than just like regular language. They can picture it in their head, then they put it on their body. So when we're working on marches, what I tell them is first off, I say, you've got a shoe with a high heel. So you want to put the shoe on one foot, a high-heeled shoe, boy, girl, anybody. And you can see what that does right there is that immediately lengthens the front of my ankle and puts me into this demi-point position. Then I say to them, you want to let your shoe slip off your foot. Now, the only way they can let their shoe slip off their foot, they can't just lift. They have to activate their toes to see that shoe slipping off. And you see, suddenly I have this beautiful stretched foot, pointed toe position. So coming through, put on your high heel, let your high heel slip off, and then having them draw a line up their leg with their toe all the way up to their knee. Because what happens is they kind of get back here. They pull it up like this. So you want to let them know that their knee is lifting up to their chest and they're touching the top front of their knee. And suddenly you have this position, and that's retiree. Have them hold on to the bar. They can hold on to the wall while they practice it. Obviously, you're going to practice it on both sides. Put on your high-heeled shoe. Now, slightly lift your foot and point your toes to the ground so your shoe slips off. Get that position first, then draw it up to the top front of your knee for your position. Asking them always, can you feel that? Another language is pull your knee up to your chest so that it's not back there, and then draw back down, slip your high-heeled shoe on, and now your shoe's off. Another languaging pattern you can use is rocket toes. If you have a class that's like more rambunctious and doesn't want to move that fast, you say that your toe is a rocket. You're going to lift your rocket up, and then you're going to blast a hole into the floor with the balls of your feet. And what that does is they push, and it bounces the foot up into the air so that the foot comes up. And what we're doing is we're helping them to feel this movement coming from underneath and giving them the strength and power so that they have their rocket toe pushing as they march, rocket toe pushing as they march, and always feeling their knee. Ask them, can they feel that? Don't be afraid to come by. Have them balance on you. Take their foot up and have them feel, say, can you feel that right there in the front of your ankle? That's how you know you have your rocket toe on, or that's how you know you've slipped off your shoe, that feeling in the front. Anyway, so go home, try it out with your kiddos, see how they do, and let me know if you have found this to be helpful and if your marching retiree position has improved.